may have a little word with BT poos. But there we go. Save. And we are just make sure to record time lapse. Save. This is going to be one of those. It's going to be simple, but it's going to look fucking amazing. So yeah. So as I was doing, I was showing off a page, wasn't I? So this will be the page I'm doing now, which is the original 51. So what we're going to do now is really up the game on this page. Like, super up the game. Let's check my viewers. See if they're still all here. Well, my one. There we go. Yep. Cool. Okay, it's saying I'm viewing it, but... Oh. Hello? You sure? Oh, I've got to return this to vector layer. Vamp gaffed. Alright. So, first off, delete. We have to create 2 new layers. Layer, raster layer, layer, new layer, vector layer. Always do your panels as vector layers. The reason being is you can then adjust your panels whenever. So, you'll see what I mean. So I could do, like, say for example, I do this, it's too close, I don't like it. I can then do a little thing called Smart Object Move. And I got your object, I click on this, and then I can then adjust the panel exactly how I want it. Like, okay, that's a little too low. But what I want to do is kind of tilt this up a bit. Then I know this panel is a little too wide because I want just a really big close-up on the monstrous mouth. So I want to do that, and then that leaves the rest of this bottom panel to do what I want. So just as a little tip of the day, and you're wondering what panels I'm using, right? It's usually the other way around, but we're going to call this a stylistic choice because, what's his name? My art editor called me out on it, and I didn't realize I made that big of a boo-boo. So my horizontal is 120, which should be width, and my vertical is a 90. But I am now going to choose this as a stylistic choice. So, yeah. Not that I've turned a guff into a stylistic choice, essentially. Shh, Mrs. Pham didn't hear that. No, you didn't hear I turning a guff into a stylistic choice. No, you didn't. You heard nothing. No one will ever believe you. Even though this is recorded on this live stream, it totally won't be clipped and used against me later. Yeah, me and my wife decided to have a good old chippy tonight, aren't we, love? We're having a good old fish and chips. Sorry? Yeah, I bet they did. We've been bless my wife. She's been trying to get our delivery in for the new, because we need new cat filters. We need like some new cat stuff, and delivery ain't delivering properly. Like last 2 days, my wife's just been biting Amazon in the balls, basically. No, they've been a little. Well, they've been on the naughty side, yeah. Like that much, yeah. There's like they've been a bit naughty, a little bit naughty. Naughty boys and girls. But yeah. Right, we're going to get the blood sort of like trickling, and then just sort of like let the blood probably land like about in the middle here. Just if we let the pool of blood here, obviously it means we don't need a height shadow, then we can see like the blood dripping from his, that's it. Because I want to kind of like do an angle shot downwards of the floor. And then we could probably like put a rock there to show it is the floor. Also, it shows me it's the floor as well. So, but yeah, and then get that rock there. We'll get like maybe like a beam there. You know, just litter the floor with rubble. Right, not rubble. You're rubble. You're a rebel, but a rubble rebel. I've confused my wife. Not that hard to do, is it? No, not really. Not hard to confuse me either. We confuse each other. I love you, you love me. We confuse each other all the time. Apparently he's a Wahoo. Is Wahoo worthy? What, are you Mario now? It's a me, Mario. Oh, baby Yoshi. Just a baby Yoshi. So when he jumps, does he like puff out his cheeks to fly up in the air for a few seconds? That's when he eats. I've actually got the original Nintendo with Super Mario 3. I think me and my wife did play that a little bit like a few months ago. Sometimes it's good to go back to classics, right, Rach? And then you realise how hard they fucking are and how easy games are now compared to... apart from Dark Souls like games, like you realise like how hard it is. And then you got like the sadists who love playing Mario Kaiser, which is like playing Mario in extra hard mode. And then making impossible levels. Jesus. There we go. If we have the sword like dropped, I don't know, like should we have the sword dropped next to him? Get rid of the rock. Yeah, get rid of the rock. I think the sword dropping next to him would be the better way of doing it. Like, and then we could sort of like do like a speed line where the light sword has been dropped. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what we do. This looks sick. See, it's the same, like I say again, it's the same scene, but it's just done in a different angle. When you do it, it really makes your work pop. I don't think it's popping in that way, but we'll do that. It's because she's got the toasted, so it pops out. She goes pop. Pip's just laying there looking at us judgingly for being silly. That is such a judging look as well.
I know.
It's like, I am judging you. Yeah, we're crazy, Pip. And guess what? You're an Asbo cat, so get used to it. You're part of this family now, boy, whether you like it or not. Loki just doesn't give two shits. She's just like, look out the window, go, ooh, pretty. When she makes noise, we know she spotted a bird or something. She does. It's like, what? Pip kind of either meows if he sees something, or he's done that one, right? Or he makes weird little semi-meow bark sounds. Ever hear a confused cat? Listen to Pip. It's quite amazing actually how weird he sounds. Joe, I was going to make the top head pop out. I don't know. I think having that bottom head pop out might actually be quite a lot cooler. I don't know. I think I'll think about it. I think that's going to be I think. Sorry.
You're thinking very, very.
Mate, excuse me. I'm not that shitty bitty compare. You're very silly bitty. You married me. This is Mrs. Vamp, everybody. My wife is a savage at times. Yeah, just don't think too hard. Oh, God. Yeah, oh, God. There we go. And then sort of, we can have the body there. Because to be honest, like, I don't know. should I have the body dangling? Like, from my height? And have see up? I don't know, because, like, yeah, I could do, like, the head popping out with the body dangling there, but I think with this bottom face popping out would be the, like, I don't know. I don't know. I think I've been going nuts on the panel breaks lately. But, I don't know. Maybe. You watch, I'll do too much of it, and then Mary's gonna go, stop, please. Vamp, stop, stop, vamp, stop. And they're like, no! You got me on the train now, and I'm unstoppable. Anyways. You gotta get off on this crazy train. Oh, God. Could you imagine? I'm sorry, Mary. I'm going off the rails, mate. I'm going off the rails. Please stop. No! You've got me on the rails. Now there's no getting off. This is like the Doom Train summon out of Final Fantasy VIII. There we go. There we go. Awesome. So we got that. Oh, that head looks shit. That head looks really shit. Right, let's do that again. Let's put my lips to my left and take the shake to the right. And put your knees in. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do. I don't know why the time warp in my head. I was like, I've got disco songs going on in my head. Let's do the time warp again. Okay. I don't know why I'm thinking of Doom when I listen to this. It's like, it's got that vibe to it, hasn't it? It's got that Doom vibe. There we go. There we go. And then just sort of. And then. There we go. And then the body, I think with the body dangling, I think we need to sort of get that, like, the shoulders, like, right down. Because the head's going to be, like, dropped. Oh, hello, Graham. Sorry. Come on, short round, draw quicker. Come on, short, draw quicker. Shut up. I've actually, no, Blam. I completed a page today within the stream. How you think about them eggs? You can suck on them eggs. I don't know, I'll show you the page I did today, and I'm so pleased how it's turned out. Not this one. Even though that is a sexy page. Look at this one, Blam. This was original page 50, because I know you got my books. This was original page 50. Take a look at this sexy beast. This is 119. This is originally page 50. And now I'm doing page 51 where I get to, like, dangle Juminho's body. And I'm actually going to, like, lower... Yeah, I'm going to lower that circle. Because the face is going to be dark anyway. So as long as I've got, like, the hair sort of down here, like that, that's going to look absolutely smecked. Absolutely smexy. Smexy six. It's going to be a sexy beast, Blam. Oh, by the way, you missed me doing some reactionary content to Wizard Time Volume 2 by Punky Doodles. And I was like, one of them was like the sexy beast joke, and I was like, hold on, is that fucking Austin Powers? I actually picked up on one of the clips she took like the voice from. It's just like time traveling wizard. You're a sexy beast. I was like, that is 100% Austin Powers. Like no ifs or buts. Like your sexy beast. Like yeah, 100% Austin Powers. I want to. That makes me want to rewatch the films now. I really want to rewatch the Austin Powers films now. They were good films. I know a lot of people, some people don't like them, but it's like, but for me, it's like Joe, what? Twitch is struggling. I just came back to Bully for a moment, but I enjoy drawing. I was sleeping off the... Yeah, no, that's fair enough, man. You put your health first. Put your health first. Health comes first. But no, you have a good one, Blam. Just try and sort yourself out, yeah? Hopefully next week we can get that boss battle done or continue the one-shot, depending how you feel. Like, to be honest, man, I'm super looking forward to keep going with the one-shot. Or it's turned into like 2 or 3 shot now, but yeah. And then just sort of... Right, remember, this is going to have to foreshorten a little, so we need to make sure, you know, when we do this body drop thing, we stick with, well, not stick, just stick within the lines. But yeah, you have a good one, Blam. You sort yourself out. Then just sort of, that's it, yeah. And then shorten that circle. That's where the crotch, right, we need to do the crotch a lot lower because obviously the body's dangling down. And then just sort of do that and then make sure, like, obviously the legs are just sort of like, yeah. We just got to make sure, like, when the body is dropping, we got to make sure, like, the arms are dangling as well, like, sort of like downwards as well. We got to make sure we foreshorten the arms as well, so it gets to, like, a point where it's, like, a little smaller, where the hands are. I just saw. Sorry, you can tell my brain's overdriving. It's like thinking, lagging. But yeah. I don't know, like, when that legs dangle, should it be more like that? And then I can kind of shorten from there? Sorry, I think my brain's overthinking again. And yeah, I've done those lines wrong, because actually the middle line should be here, so the knees should be here. This is why the sketch phase is important, kids. Gotta make sure you get those sketches right before you get anything else right. Initial sketches, man. And yeah. And then make sure, again, just make sure those legs are absolutely dangling. And then obviously do that. And again, gotta make sure those calves go like that. And again, just remeasure. Yeah, because that's where the ankle should be. So it should be like that, and then just have the foot sort of like, that's it. And again, we've got to make sure that foot dangles. Jingle, jangle, dangle. That made no sense, but oh well. The body's kind of flopping because obviously, like, the claws go through. We want it sort of like lifting, maybe lifting him up a bit. And make sure, like, yeah, that, and then get like that claw sort of like in, that last one in, and then we kind of have it stretched out so it looks like it's stretching out. But yeah, there we go. And then do the arms and just sort of. There we go. There we go. And then just sort of. And then, yeah, if we do it like that, and then the body can be like dangling, like so. Just sort of. There we go. And then just sort of, yeah, hand like that, other hand like that. Yeah, that's fine. I'm happy with that. Sorry, I'm just having a look and just see where I'm going. And just sort of, look at that. Look at the blade. It's just... And then we could do like a drop there where the blade kind of hits the ground, and we could do like a little smack on the ground where like the blade has fallen. And just sort of have like the smile like really insidious. So like, you know, like monstrous smile. Taking pleasure in getting revenge. I like to try to use my voice for these sorts of things. Well, there you go. Okay, cool. I think I've got my template now for just sort of, yeah, and have like the blood dripping as well. I don't know. I think a full body might do a really fun trick. I might, just to see how it looks. Edit, transform, scale, rotate, sort of. There. And then select, deselect, and then just get the feet there. Just so we could tell like where it's dangling. And then again, we just want to make sure like the blood thing is here and just sort of like absolutely pooling. It's like that. And obviously like the blood will trickle like down where the wounds are. And obviously the bleeding as well. Yeah. And then we can kind of have like the sword here still just sort of like, yeah. And then just sort of, yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Sorry, I'm just, you can tell I'm just absolutely thinking out loud to myself and just going, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Obviously, what we can do is the background wise, the flames are still here. And the background wise, this is where we want to try to do like a more detailed background. And maybe just off screen, just have like perception wise, just have like one thing there, like with the arms, sort of like, yeah. And just have it there. Sort of, yeah. And then just a reminder of what's broken, what can never be recovered. And then, so I'm just using like a lot of my examples of my own work and go, okay, right, how do I get this going? And then obviously, so we've got that, and then obviously it's like a rock, pile of rocks there, and then just sort of that's it, and then remember this is like, yeah. So if it's like that, should the fire be a bit more further back because you're more looking down towards the ground? So this will be more like this. Okay, cool. I'm happy with that. And then what we can do is now just sketch out the rest of how I want this page to be. I'm really pleased with how this is actually turning out. Like, you look at layer, new raster layer. Okay, now we can sketch out. Now we've got the template. And to be honest, I know a lot of people do like one sketch, but I like to do two sketches, like the Dummykin method, just so we can get like that, and then get nailing all those details down. And just having like, yeah, having those feet actually dangling as well, just to show like this dude has been absolutely like something's happened. And then And then just sort of, and as you can see, now I'm going like more refined detail of the weapons. And then just have it sort of like that, yeah. Do you know what? I think this was also a reference to like the end of Volume 10 of Hellsing. You know, where like you see all the items on the floor from the battle that's just been had. It's like that, and it's trying to make you think it's over. And I think that's what I tried to do with that. It's trying to communicate that sort of mentality. And then Venomoth. Didn't really want a Venomoth. And just have that blood there as well. Just have a little bit like spread out here and there. Just, there we go. And just maybe just some hitting like just hitting there as well. And some blood sort of like falling. Sort of. That's it. There you go. Just some blood hitting the ground as well. Some splash, just splurge all over it. And I think I'm going to sketch this and then sketch this out the front. I think having that face come out, just having that wicked grin, is just sort of get those pages popping. There we go. And just sort of, and then just at the moment, just get the Dummerkin done first. And then just sort of, that's it. And obviously, and then just sort of, that's it. I may move that arm out the way. The only reason being is if that claw's going in from the side, that arm would be in the way. So unless we're gonna go like that, sort of. Yeah, that means that arm will need to move. That arm will need to move because talking and speaking, if that arm's dangling, that arm will 100% need to move. So select, deselect, and just sort of. This doesn't make sense if you know what I mean. So edit, transform. And the way to do that is to sort of, yeah. Which means that arm would be now behind the blade because the blade's kind of blade in hand. So that arm would have to be like there, and that will have to be behind. Which in a good way means I don't have to do the hand. So that can hide behind there. And then just sort of, and just sort of, hold on. That's it. Just remember, it's coming inwards, so we need the perception just to sort of let that thing like sort of like into his chest, and then which would actually hide most of his body, and then just sort of, there we go, and then just sort of. Yeah. Okay, cool. It's a bit scribbly, but it's there. So obviously the first hit would kind of cover up that one. That one will kind of, like, if we look at perspective, it's just that comes out of there, and then that claw comes out of there. Then that actually looks like it's hit something hard. So we have actually got this sort of weird little middle gap to kind of, hold on. So that weird little middle gap to kind of like go the blood going down. So actually, which means the thing will go here. sort of. There we go. Which means I can actually not draw the second hand, which is good. However, we need to draw where the fires are, where the crutch would be. So we need to make sure, like, we're 100% certainty where all the body parts will be shown in this drawing. That means that pool of blood will be underneath here. Hold on, no, because that last claw. So what we're going to do is just make that pool of blood a lot bigger, just to show off the body levitating off the ground. Which means the cloak would actually dangle, and that means we can get like a cool effect here of the coat sort of swaying. Which means the cloak would actually be like forced to be open. And actually we can kind of like ruin the cloak as well. Maybe like have like a cloak, part of the cloak just start to fall down. Sort of like that. Yes! Have the arm bare like that, and then we could kind of bare the arm. Like in the original. So it's still like the original, but we could actually have an explanation of why that cloak from the side fell off. And then just sort of that means we can kind of do that. And then the cloak kind of like, yeah. But it will still dangle. Which means we'll be hiding the other arm as well. Which means the other cloak will be like that. And then we can have the blood dripping all the way down. Yeah. I like that. Hey Trix, welcome back. How you been? Sorry, I'm figuring out anatomy. I've done the page, by the way. I'm so done. Why are you so done? What's wrong? Is it just overwhelming, just like sorting out all the stuff? Sorry to hear like you're done. Just be kind to yourself, and hopefully then you, when you get around to sorting things out, hopefully it will become better for you. That's the only advice I give, especially with overwhelming stuff that you're doing at the moment. So I think things can be a bit overwhelming. Sort of. Keep the face dark, I would say, just to hide it, just to see. Keep to the original on that front. Sorry, brain's overthinking on the manga a bit. Yeah, because then the background will be flames there, and then we could just sort of some rocks here as well, just to sort of get that sort of downwards view. My anatomy books were oh no, 2 VGS books and my D&D book. I'm sorry to hear that. Jesus, sorry, Trix. I'm really sorry to hear that. Which volumes were they, by the way? If you don't mind me asking. I'm guessing you can't let them dry and recover, I'm guessing. That really sucks. Sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry to hear that, Trix. Yeah, if you tell me which volumes they are, I'll send you digital copies for them for now, and then I can try and sort something out on my end. You can't let them dry. Shit. Nah, sorry to hear that, Trix. I was just trying to see if, like, maybe drying them, because sometimes drying might help, but nah. Alright then, sorry to, like I say, I'll see if I can think of something else. I'll just put a log there behind as well. Just sort of fill out the scenery a bit. Maybe put a few cracks. Impact cracks. And then layer, new raster layer. Yeah, no, I'm sorry to hear that. I really am. Like, that does suck. Not gonna lie. And just sort of. Actually, you know what? Just let it drop here. Just for thematic sense. So I'm working stuff out. But yeah, we are going to go for a raid in a mo because I am a little longer than normal since I started earlier. So, yeah, stream's going all right. It's been quite quiet today. I had Blam drop by. That's about it, really. But, you know, it's a nice, quiet day. And I've got the page done. Actually, I'll show you what I've done. Where are you? 117, not that. 118. No, is it 119? 119. So I got the page done. This is the page finished. Really happy with the way this turned out. Super haps. But yeah. This, as you can see here, I'm just doing the original page 51. Yeah, full page done. I'm literally just planning out the other page now, which is the original page 50. So this page, I'll show you here. This page here. So this is like the new page. As you can see, like I've gone for like a downward shot angle of the body drooping and then letting the face sort of like hang out. And then just let the hair here just drop out and just frame the shot. That's the vibe I'm going with. It's just framing the shot and then just have like the little monstrous smile going. Like I say, sorry to hear that, Trix. Like I say, let me know which volumes they are. I'll send you 3 digital copies of them as PDFs, so at least you've got them. And then if things go to plan, I'll try and sort of like keep back some money for next month, and maybe I'll send you a couple of new copies out of my own wallet just to replace them for you. Like, I can't guarantee it, but it's the least I can do. Like, I'm sorry, like I say, it's gone, that went to crap for you, but hopefully, but yeah, I'll try and get that done for you. So at least then you got some replacement. Anyways, right, guys, I'm going to say it is going to be a few minutes earlier, but I did start earlier, so I'm going to go for a quick raiding time. I'm going to raid... I haven't raided Chiefy in a while, and Chiefy's an absolute wholesome VTuber. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Like I say, Trix, I hope you get things sorted soon. This is Vamp the Lost Soul, the truth more than it seems. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Don't let what happened ruin your day. And also, we're going to say, Chiefy, we're here to steal your Chiefy tea. Chiefy, we're here to steal your Chiefy tea. Feel free to type that. Anyways, guys, have fun. See you later. Have a good one. Bye.